gravy. It's not on my chin saying I love it again. Wouldn't you know it? There's a key sale going on right now. Well, it said that on the launcher. I don't see it in here. What the hell? That ain't on sale. The hell was the launcher talking about? The hell. Yeah, whatever. Never mind then. False alarm, launcher said. Oh, it's probably talking about like a future thing, huh? Might get money for it. Hello, everybody. Today is October the 1st, 2021. And we are playing Star Trek Online. We're going to try not to sound so excited about it this time. I'm going to treat it like any other game that I play, because I don't play any other game. Yeah, it's gonna knock your socks off. We're gonna have some fun here in Dyson Sphere. We're just gonna run around like a mad person here. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, defeat Voth. Yeah, okay, but whatever. Today's endeavors are, let's see, Antiproton damage ground, defeat Voth ground in the Battlezone. Duh. Tetrion damage space. Okay, they're easy. Not bad at all. I should be able to maybe get one of those tonight. We won't know until after the break. I am eating these Tyson chicken tenders and some tater tots. Tater puffs. Potato. I don't know what you call that around the world. They're like hash browns in a way. Like you get at McDonald's. But they're tiny. And they've been around for a long time. So the ones I'm eating are like from back in the 60s. No, I'm kidding. No, they're not. It's like if you minced a potato and balled up like a finger section size, maybe a thumb size, an end of your thumb, you know, like the joint to the end of your thumb. That's how big these things are. They're little potato tots, potato puffs, whatever you want. I don't know what the name is universally. They've gone through several at Dollar General, because I don't know. $20? Oh, I beg to differ.
Enemy targets on sensors.
No one's gonna bend my break me. Today at work, I get there, and I'm already scheduled to work from like 2 p.m. to 9:15 plus for the night. And I get to work with someone who's been at this store that I work at, but it hasn't closed. He doesn't work the register, just works like the freight and stuff, you know. Which is just an essential job there, but he's never closed. So I'd never been on the register. Of course, I had to be the only one on the register all night long, from 2-ish all the way until the evening. So I didn't get a break, but whatever, you know. It's kind of stressful having to hurry through the people that just show up at the register. There's some sort of freaking celebration they're doing in the area I work at, so they're gonna be doing that tomorrow. It's like an outdoorsy type thing. It's supposed to rain. But generally, whenever something like this happens, it's really hard to talk and eat. It's like a festival they have for the town where the Dollar General is I work at. And it's across the street from the store I work at. So all day long, people are going to be coming over to use the restroom. There's going to be a public toilet for them. It's annoying because they expect it every time. I mean, why don't they put up like the little porta potties, you know, the portable toilets, stuff like that around. And they have like a festival or convention type situation outside. No, they're like, oh, you can just go across the street over at Dollar General. They'll let you take a shit in their toilet for free. While you're there, piss on the floor. Don't worry, they'll clean it up for you. Use up all their toilet paper, all their paper towels, and their hand soap. Hell, leave the sink running and fill it up and let it just drain into the floor. They won't care, because that's their job to pick up your shit. I hate it. I hate when there's any kind of like public gathering. They have this thing, a super flea market thing called Main to Main. It starts happening around this time of the year as well, where it's like from an interstate all the way up a main highway that like goes through the area I'm at, miles and miles, or kilometers and kilometers. Let's say like, let me think. 20. Say like maybe a 30-minute to 40-minute drive from an interstate, you know, an actual super highway type thing, all the way that far straight away, with some curves or whatnot. But people put their shit on the side of the road, like from where they live, or they set up a little table or something on the side of the road, where people just buy shit. They buy their you know, their hand-me-downs, and just garbage that they have in their house, like a super garage sale or yard sale or something. Kind of, it's just like a little big flea market of shit. And when this happens, you know, people are driving down this 2-lane highway, and they look and they see something they want. Oh, let me slam on my brakes real quick so that I could you know, turn in right there. And yeah, you know, so that causes accidents, ambulances, Or they're parking like halfway in the road, so you have to dart around and make sure you don't hit anybody, because they don't watch where they're going. They just go, "Oh, I see a deal. Somebody's leftover blue jeans has got the ass ripped out of it." You know, they run over there and they get that. What is this, Santa? No. So they just casually walk across the road, and you know, you got to watch out for them because they might dart in front of you. Animals have more sense when it comes to that. No one's gonna bend my break me. It's just really annoying. There's a certain place, certain time to do stuff like that, and it's called not around me. So I'm saying this now. Main to main, this stupid experience can go to hell. Festivals, carnivals. There was a carnival around the area in which I'm at, and it was like north of where I am by about maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And I had heard there was a shooting there during the carnival. Little festival type situation. It's always a shooting. This is the South, so of course. Someone's gonna get excited and have to get their gun out for no reason.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Tomorrow night, I get to close again with 2 new people, which is great because usually it's only like 2 people anyway. So having 2 will hopefully be very great. I of course will be on the register. It'll be a Saturday, which means at Dollar General on Saturdays they have this stupid paper or sometimes digital $5 off coupon. When you spend $25, you can save $5. So people like to use that and use their digital coupons and all this bullshit. Tie the register up. That happened to me today. Someone was I was having to check in the beer truck, and hold on a second. And I had to go to the register, check people out at the same time, which meant stop checking on the beer truck, because you have to, when you check in a vendor, the ones that we still can check in, you have to get a handheld and walk over there and set it on the receiving mode of like you're receiving something from somebody, you know, and you scan the product or whatever it is. Then it'll ask you to insert and like input an invoice number. They give you the invoice number. Then they tell you like how many of this product you just scanned. So you continue from there. You scan the next product, type in how many is there on the handheld, and sometimes it could be a few pages worth of stuff, you know. And you're having to check on the register, so you have to stop, go to the register, check somebody out, get back on the handheld, go back over there, continue from where you left off, stop, go back to the register, check on somebody again. Then all of a sudden, oh, the handheld went off because it timed out. So you gotta turn it, like press the button to power it back up, which it's not difficult to power up. It's just it goes to sleep. The screen goes off. You know, you press a button and wakes it back up. It's groggy, so it kind of goes Sha, you know. But sometimes you have to like put the code back in and get into the handheld. Then it'll say your session has expired, and it'll log you off. You log back in, you go back, you scan one item, you come back to the register. It's the same pattern every day. So today, when that was happening, This girl was in there, and she was wanting to buy $90 worth of stuff. You know, this is probably like I'd say 100 pounds if it's in British terms. 100 pounds worth of stuff. And she said, "Oh, I can't use my phone. It's not working right. I can't use my phone." She was trying to do that whole like tap your phone or have your phone near the payment device thing, and I said, "Well, you're probably not getting a signal because in here, since it's a metal building, you're not gonna get a good signal on your phone." She said, "Okay," and I said, "Well, you know, probably just step outside." So I thought maybe she was just putting money forward toward the payment, you know, so that she could use her phone. So I gave her a little bit of time. You know, she goes outside. Customers are looking at me like, "Oh, can you hurry up?" You know. And I look back out. I see that she's still out in the parking lot. Look like she's trying to like do something about whatever. I come back in. 2 minutes go by. I look back outside. Vehicle she's with gone. She just left. So I had to void out the whole transaction, which really looks good on paperwork toward loss prevention and Dollar General. It's usually whenever they'll do these EBR things and come talk to you about your performance and what you should have done and all this kind of bullshit. You shouldn't have let those people wait that long, or you shouldn't have let the person walk out of the store to try to pay for it or stuff or something. It's really confusing. Wait, no, not yet. Not yet. Let me check this. Peep Delta. You finna raise up and get your travel on? Oh, ooh. 8391. Damn it, no. 500. 8351. 91, dumbass. See? It's there. Whoa. I need to hurry up. Change character. So, as I was waiting, like I said, and, well, I know I was talking about what Dollar General would do. They'll see that it's a $90 transaction void, and that upsets them. So they'll think, what happened here? Why did this person on the cash register allow us to lose money? Snarl. Growl, moan, bitch. Complain. The EBRs, I forget what they're called, what they stand for. They're like, the district manager comes in, reviews over stuff or whatever, wondering why this happened here and all this. So if you have too high of a void rate whenever you're on the register, they question that. They're like, why is everything voided? We might need to talk to this employee, make sure that they know that voiding it's wrong. And you're like, well, the person didn't want it, so they said, could you please take that off? And well, you can't force someone to buy shit, but Dollar General will try to talk you into that bullshit, make you think you need it. It's really annoying. So I had to, like, you know, void off this $90 transaction cancellation type voiding or whatever. And then write down on the little printed out receipt piece of like what happened and stuff. I just said the customer didn't have enough money and they left. So then I had all this shit sitting behind the register for half the day because I couldn't put it out, because every time I walk away from the register I'd have to check somebody else in the register again. So I stayed behind the register all damn evening. Annoying as hell. It's gonna be even more fun tomorrow. It's when the Karens come in. Be on the lookout for people that think they're better than you are. That's about to be captured. The device has stopped. It's up to you. And I was given like tasks of things to do. And I didn't get nothing done. Not one damn thing. What's really interesting to me is we received our freight truck, our dry truck. We'll call it a dry truck now. Why did I go there? Why? We received our dry truck on Tuesday. This truck had about between 800 to 900 pieces of freight, which is individual boxes of crap to put out on the shelf. We already had half of one we never finished and overstock in the back of this stuff. Yet one comes in Tuesday. So we're like, okay. Then we receive word that we'll have another come in on Saturday. So we're like, okay, we're going to have to try to work on this with just the limited people we have. It came today. So they had to move last week's truck that we never really touched yet. Maybe just a few things have been touched. You know, maybe a few of the little carts that we call rotators were touched. Like taken off of and whatnot. Move them out into the sales floor to make room for the new truck that was coming in. It's the first of the month. That usually means people get money. Magically falls from the ceiling or whatever. The government. So they'll be in, keeping us from doing other things. And making my life a living hell. At the same time. Never work for Dollar General. Don't work for retail companies. Their only agenda is money.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
All 3 silos, you say? All 3? Ooh, it says I got a friend here. Oh, yes. What, I need to go over here. So like halfway through working my shift today, a pain in my arm shows up. I'm like, yay, it's a heart attack. Just agonizing all day long. I'm thinking maybe anxiety-induced stress stuff or whatever. Gotta be. Because you're having to go 100 miles an hour. Can't stop. I couldn't have a break today either since I was the only one on the register. There ought to be a law against working that way. Tell them you're taking off this Friday. I'm ready to take my 120-hour vacation before it gets taken away from me. That would be nice. But I can't. You have to have a full staff of people that can do things while you're gone. And so far, it's just only 2 of us that can do that. Well, one of us. Because one of them doesn't work at night. I'm very grateful to work with someone that understands the pain that I go through at this 10 years that I've been there. I was told that we're doing so poorly with keeping the store up to snuff with company standards that Monday they're going to have like 3 or 4 managers from other stores to come and fix stuff.
Enemy targets on sensor. Shield losing power.
Something they call a no store left behind program. But they're building some stores that they were so excited. I read it on the the Reddit for Dollar General, which is it's nothing to do with the company. Like, you know, nobody there. It's not a company Reddit, from what I understand. It's an employee one. I think, sure. There was something on there about Idaho, the state, has never had a Dollar General until like now. They were so excited to add the 47th state to a list of states that have a Dollar General in them. So Dollar General's taking over the 47th state. Takes over one more, and that's like the continent of the United States. I don't think there's a Dollar General in Hawaii or Alaska. You can guarantee there will be one day. Little horny bastards are gonna take over it. And I already found a picture of a gas pump with Dollar General all over it. It's real. Suckers are selling gas. We got little convenience stores now. A lot of people on the Reddit forum thing or whatever, they're just same as me when it comes to value, customer shit, and company standards and whatnot. Said rather than quality, they go for quantity. They recently had this thing that we're supposed to be able to do called DG Voice. It's associates can get online and voice their opinion or voice their selves when it comes to the matters of the company. But what they don't tell you is it's more like a strongly agree to strongly disagree type multiple choice, where they've already got the questions there and you just agree or disagree type of situation, or neither disagree or agree. It's like 5 choices, so you don't really get to voice your concerns about anything. You just get to have your opinion on matters that they already present to you. So guess who strongly disagreed on a bunch of shit? Me. There's supposed to be a non-retaliation type thing that is supposed to be super anonymous too, but yet they make you sign in with your information, which is tied to your store. So I'm pretty sure one day it'd be maybe a week. This district manager shows up. Hey, let me talk to you in the office. This anonymous thing was not anonymous? What? Kind of like that whistleblower program they have. If there's any kind of dishonesty in the store or whatever, you're supposed to report it. But when you report it, whoever you report to gets right back to the person you reported about. So how's it anonymous? It's like the open door procedures or whatever they have there. You have to keep the door shut. It's a double standard company. The piece of shit's what it is. A piece of shit. A damn piece of shit. Arctic night has logged on. Oh, no, it didn't. I did not turn around. I was not given an opportunity to stop it. No one is over here to make it not go forward. There's just something about water that's so damn good. I got to drink half a bottle of water today. I was so excited.
Flanking damage detected.
I like to play this little game where it's like a 16-ounce bottle of water. It comes from a 32 or 24 pack of Clover Valley, which is Dollar General water. It's bottled in Canada. It's Niagara water, but it says Dollar General on it. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I got to go get one out of the office or the break room, and I started to open it up to take a drink of water today. But what's this? The top wouldn't open all the way. It would crackle, but it wouldn't open. So I had to set it down and check out a customer. Then I thought, okay, I've checked that customer out. Let's try this again. I pick it up in my hand. A customer comes. I set it back down. And then maybe like 30 minutes later, I actually got the top off of it. And once I did, I had to twist the top so many times just so that it would break loose. And once it broke loose, I was able to get like a little tiny sip of water out of that before someone showed up and I had to stop. Then I tried to take one more little sip, but someone came in. Gotta say hello. So I like to play this little game whenever I'm at work needing to drink water. I won't take a sip unless I'm sure I won't be interrupted. This generally means I go through a bottle of water once a day. A little 16-ounce bottle of water. Maybe 14. It's small. It's not 20 ounces like a normal drink would be. I also like to play this game called Let's See If We Can Go Wash Our Hands without being interrupted. But guess what? It never happens. The only hand washing that I can do is sanitizer and paper towels. And that's only in between 40 people. I also like to play this game where I try to wipe off the counter with a Lysol wipe without being interrupted. Guess what? It doesn't work. Always. I reach down to grab one of the Lysol wipes. Here comes somebody with the Lysol wipe box down, or container, cylinder, whatever. Check them out. Pick it back up. Make one little tiny wipe. Here comes somebody. It's insane. It's insane. I swear. Somebody came in today. So, since our back room is completely packed, right? You can't get anywhere back there. You can't. You can try. You can walk into the back doors, look to your left, and all you see is freight. The 20-ounce drinks, or all the drinks actually, are kept in the back corner behind all this freight. Can't get to it at all. It's like a big wall of boxes full of shit. So today, someone comes in and they're like, "Oh, what are you out of Dr. Pepper?" I said, "I can guarantee that we're not. There's Dr. Pepper in the back, but I can't get it." "Why not?" "I can't get to it." "Why don't you try?" Then I tell them about the whole wall of freight stuff, and they look at me like, and that seems to be whose problem? You know, I guess it's my problem. Shit. I had that look several times today. Like kind of that, why can't you go get me my drink? Somebody on the Reddit group posted an article from the New York Times about just customers in general for all the quote-unquote dollar stores tend to think that they're privileged and you know, above standards, and demanding more than they, like, they rank themselves higher on the pedestal than the average person. And that it's kind of ruined people over the years. Because there was some guy in Germany years and years and years ago that came up with some sort of a slogan about, the customer's never wrong or whatever. Or, a restaurant that, if a customer finds there's one thing wrong with a piece of what they ordered, then it's immediately taken back and a brand new one brought out, to satisfy them so they come back. And it's what it's done to, like, society is made everybody weaker and like more subservient to others. Which I completely agree with. The society as a whole, you go into a place, things aren't to your liking, you complain, you get your way. No, let's do Western law. You complain, we take this shit outside. High noon. You complaining now? Nah, never be like that. That's about to happen.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
All 3 silos. Oh, hugga.
The Voth Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
The Voth Fortress is engaged. There's something that Dollar General does that the district managers will tell the manager who tells everybody, like, for the company, that the customer is allowed $100 of satisfaction each. Which I think I've mentioned that on here before. Something of that liking I've mentioned. And that means that
Congratulations, Admiral.
if the customer isn't happy, you can waste $100 per customer to make them happy in your store. That's why if they're not happy, Dollar General will just give them a $25 gift card. If you go in and say, I'm unhappy with this company, I'm not going to shop here anymore. They're like, oh, here's $25. Here's $100. How about now? Sounds like a bribe, doesn't it? They're bribing customers to continue shopping just to make them happy. Who do we work for? The mob? I think I'm complaining too much about the company that I work for. They'll get on here and see that I'm, or I'll probably somehow get reported, and it'll be a breach of the Social Media Act or whatever. Talking about insider stuff, even though I'm not really. I'm not like giving out information about how much money, everybody in this whole thing makes, and their strategies for this or that and whatnot. I'm mentioning all the flaws, which just so happen to be every damn thing in the whole company. If I lose my job because of it, who gives a shit? I've been there for 10 years. I don't get nothing out of it, so what the hell? Who cares? It's that office space approach to everything. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I just don't care. I mean, we don't work on commission anyway. What we make makes others seem to work on commission. Like, if we have a survey program. In this program, you know, customer gets a receipt. On the receipt, it has a
Back to your stations. The Voth have returned.
it has a website address, information as to which store you shopped at is printed on the receipt as well. You go on the site, you fill out the information, and you get to take maybe six to 10 question survey about your experience shopping. You know, if you're highly satisfied, if you're not satisfied with your shopping experience, that sort of situation. It'll have on there, were you greeted when you arrived? Yes or no? You're like, yes. Were you told, like, were you thanked and whatever when you left? You're like, yeah, you know, whatever. What kind of stuff did you buy? You know, you look like food, whatever like that. You just click it, and then it'll ask if you were satisfied with your visit, and if you say, like, out of like the highly satisfied, neither dissatisfied nor dissatisfied, dissatisfied or highly dissatisfied. If you just put satisfied and not like the top tier one, like highly, it'll ask you why you weren't satisfied, and that survey automatically creates a 0 on the survey score for the store, no matter what. If it's highly satisfied, it gives the store 100% on that survey. But if you have put, like, say, neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, it'll put a negative 100 score on the survey. Then dissatisfied completely will put it down to 300 or negative 300 or whatever. We found out that the surveys are just to make the stockholders and new investors happy. You know, like to make them think, oh yeah, this business is doing great. Let's invest more into it. You know, while the associates get shit, they get treated like crap or whatever like that, and everybody else higher up is all like, you know, taking the glory from it all. You know, getting money for it, getting the bonuses and all this kind of bullshit. That's why those regional directors are always pushing those surveys on the district managers, who's always pushing those surveys onto the managers, who's always pushing those surveys off onto me. I don't participate in their bullshit, though. They have this thing, too, where they're like, it's against company policy for an associate to do the store surveys. It can lead up to termination. But the district manager will try to like talk the manager into saying, hey, you know, if you get your associates to do this, you know, and to get the survey scores up and stuff like that, you know, be grateful, you know, maybe have a pizza party or something. We'll buy you lunch. Bribe? Did someone say bribe? You know? So they get the surveys up. Everybody's happy. But the whole point of the thing is, like, associates aren't supposed to do it. So I never did them. But yet, district manager says, have your employees do the surveys. And have family of the employee do it, you know. They'll even tell you to get a VPN and, like, you know, create multiple, like, accounts or something like that somewhere to just throw surveys in, or find another member of another store to do it for you on their phone. But the survey thing is like if you do it from your phone or whatever like that one time, it will not allow you to do it again for another 2 weeks. Unless, because... Oh, fuck. Because, it recognizes your device for one. The individual, like, the address of your device, what it is, and also your IP address. So you can change it. You can get one of the little changer things, like, you know, web browsers have them. You can get them for phones and all that stuff too, where you can change your device, change your IP, hide it, mask it, whatever, proxy something, you know, to do it, and it will work. It's a pain in the ass to keep having to do, and it's just something like they'll tell you to break a policy to just make the stockholders happy. But yet, if you break a policy, they have every right in the world to fire you because you broke policy, because they told you to break it. And it just reminds me of the location where I'm at years ago. I mentioned it on here as well, like whenever I was playing before. That the food stamp situation with Walmart years back, where the food stamp went down, or the whole card part of it went down to where food stamps wouldn't work in Walmart stores. Well, Walmart decided to go ahead and let people use their card, just have, you know, the register would ring it all up or whatever like that, and the associates would just write down the number of the person's card and the information, and that way whenever it came back up, it would then charge the card. Well, people made, you know, they did something to make that not fun for everyone else. They took advantage of it. They, because the food card doesn't just have food stamp type money on it, you know, government issued food stamps. It also can have cash, which and can be treated as a debit card. So what they would do is they would buy like 4 or 5 TV sets at a time, like LCD TVs, like LED, big, huge, you know, plasma TVs, that sort of thing. And the hell, where's this last guy at? What the fuck? Okay. And they would just say, okay, here's my card, here's my information, write this down. Then that person would go outside, hand the same card over to another of their friend, and go inside and do this again. Not thinking they would get caught or anything. They were just taking advantage of the glitch in the system. And there was all these people that had shopping carts full of like frozen foods, fresh foods, all this stuff, you know. Stuff they normally wouldn't be able to get at all. And then all of a sudden, the cards started working. Well, there are pictures online to this day where you can look and see these abandoned shopping carts everywhere. That whenever they found out that all this stuff was working again, they just ditched their things and they just took off running, because they knew that they were not going to get away with it. So, since Walmart had allowed the use of just writing down this information and going to, you know, fix it later type situation, they told the managers of the store to go ahead and allow it. Well, when it was all said and done, and the advantage thing was seen to have happened, people taking advantage of it, they ended up firing those managers for telling them to do it. That's such a corporate thing. They tell you to do something, threaten you to do it, and then when you do, they fire you because you did it. Interesting. That's why I want corporations to die. It'll never happen though. They're all over the damn place, taking over the world. Or maybe I should start a corporation. Make it right. Put something in there like it will never change these values. I'm sure they'll get stockholders and make it change though, because that's what they do, because the devil. No, we need to stop blaming the devil for things that humans do. He's always taking the blame for stuff. According to Lucifer, the TV show. I feel like I'm not getting enough oxygen. Should put my oximeter on my finger to see if my oxygen levels are low. Or it could be that I just ate something and ate too much of it, and now I'm all like blah, blah. Nope, 98. 102. 98 oxygen. O2 particles per. So it's good. Anything over 95. Under 95 means it's not really doing adequately, but it's still doing.
Enemy target detected. Shield losing power.
I don't know. I need like a break from reality for a while, or the fake reality we live in. Because we don't live in the real world. We perceive it to be real, based off of you know, it's the situation that we're in. But it's something else out there. It gotta be. Is that person still there with the loopy? Damn, no, they're gone already. Oh, they're back. We better get as much as we can while we can. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Let's change our subject matter to away from where I work and stuff, and talk about. I don't know what to talk about. Damn, I forgot to do the antiproton damage ground again. Luckily for me, I got the cycle thingy. What's it on? Disruptor. Plasma. And then now it should be on Tetrion. Polaron. And Antiproton. Yeah, okay. This will be my backup gun. Wish it would fire faster though. It's a sniper gun. Pew pew. Something tells me I'm gonna be over here that's gonna capture. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be the one to capture. You know what it's like to say hello 1,000 times a day? Well, I thought, I'm sorry, I was gonna get off the subject matter of where I work. It's mostly 5,000 times a day. I'd say, on average, within an hour.
Arctic Knight says, yes I do, and stop it.
Hello, Arctic Knight, how are you? Hello, 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 hello. It was funny, one time I was working with this dude at the other building that I used to work at, or other establishment, not establishment, but same company, different place. And he said, you ever think that maybe we're actually in some sort of an insane asylum or padded room, or sitting, you know, like people when you see them kind of just drooling in a straight jacket, just sitting in chairs out there mumbling and drooling and taking their medicine in some sort of psych ward, and that's actually us, but we're imagining that we're at work and that we're saying, you know, helping people or whatever and doing all this kind of stuff. And I said, yeah. And so we acted it out. We crossed our arms and and they're like, hello, 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 you know. And then just imagine some sort of orderly walking by going, they're doing it again. You know? They're pretending to go get something for a customer. Yay. Alright, got that. Cool. Okay. God, if I ever quit yawning, I get to that yawning stage when I'm first starting up. I need to breathe. I don't want to breathe too heavily because then the microphone picks it up. So I take in like little tiny breaths. I could divert the microphone away a certain way. Or be like everybody else and get actual equipment to stream, but I'm not, because I'm not a streamer. I'm just a person playing a game who'd just be broadcasting their game online so that anybody wanting to watch it can watch it. I'm not gonna have any kind of prizes, none of that bullshit. No points, no bits, perks, whatever. I was thinking today, while I was not at home, I could probably create a web-based, like, generating page, mostly of, like, say you input what your ship information is, and it calculate, like, the damage and the shields and all this other stuff. Or maybe make, like, a database of sorts of, actual things in the game, and then, it calculates like the best of all or something. I can see myself doing that, but it would be a long process because there's so much stuff in this game. That's why I was thinking like maybe start it out at like a text fields that one says like deflector, impulse, weapon slot, this to whatever like that, and the values of said weapon and said this and whatever like that, and then it calculate to see if it's accurate, because I'm sure someone's already got something out there like that. Maybe not a generating type thing, but like maybe a list. I know that a lot of stuff gets affected by different setups, you know, like what is it, like some type marked 5 or 6 or however far the marks go, 15. XV, yeah, so it'd be 15. You know, it's like different setups that happen. That's why I'd like to be able to key it in and just type and press a button to like, or just click like configure or calculate, which I could do that. I'm all about, you know, SQL databases and all that kind of stuff, so I know how to do that. But I just would need to get the values, and that's what would take time. And the differences in each value. You know, like the endeavors can affect stuff.
Excellent work.
So it's kind of like it's like an entity. It's grown out of its own shell or something.
The Voth fortress is
If that's a good
engaged
idea.
transporters. Troops inbound.
I had to devote a lot of time into it, though. I had to figure out which scripting language or programming language I wanted to use. Maybe Perl. Not Perl. PHP web page. I want to learn Python. Maybe that'd be a good thing to learn Python with, if it makes sense. If Python doesn't make any sense, I'm not going to learn it. That's for sure. I can do if then else statements all day long, and Perl and PHP and other programming languages, but if it's not like that in Python, if it uses something like Java, then I'm fucking screwed. Because Java makes no damn sense. Not to me, it doesn't. It's almost like it just invents things in the middle of certain aspects of it. Of course, a lot of stuff does have that, I've noticed. Like, it'll say this dot whatever equals whatever this, and this, and you're like, this, that, and the other. I'm like, what the fuck ever. Just make it simple, you know? You got all these people that whenever they do programming languages or scripting or something like that, they have to they make it a certain way to where it's confusing as hell. Like, simplify that shit to make it easier to read. Don't condense it down just yet. Make it there and put some space in between some shit. Of course, the way my mind's working now, I wouldn't probably be able to make shit happen anymore. I've lost the ability to understand simple things. The only thing I can do is why. It's like someone I work with now. They've only been with the company like for 4 months, and they looked at me the other day and they were like, "Could you please explain to me just why?" It's like, "What do you mean why?" It's just like, just stuff in here. This place.
Congratulations, Admiral.
It doesn't make any sense. I'm like, hey, at least someone agrees with me. I said, welcome to life. Doesn't make any damn sense. I really don't want to do admiralty anymore. Or what do I call it? Admiralty. There's no so it's admiralty. Admiralty. I just like the sound of admiralty. Admiralty. Sounds like something from Mortal Kombat. Admiral. Don't call him Merle. He's from America. America, you did a great too, son. Look like it's winning. Where were you hit? And the buttocks. That must be a sight. I'd kind of like to see that. God damn, son. Which that didn't make any sense in Forrest Gump, did it? Did it really make any sense? I mean, they have it where the president asked
Back to your
Forrest
stations. The Voth have returned.
to see the shot. Well, Forrest acts in kind. He actually shows it to him. Now, the president not knowing that Forrest is going to do this right then, I guess that's where the damn son part comes from. But still, though, what did he expect? I'd kind of like to see that. He didn't tell him when. He should have said, at some time in the future, I'd like to, you know, when we're not here, I'd like to see the wound. But, you know, it didn't really happen anyway, so what's it matter? I gotta pay. I believe he said he had to go pay. I like Forrest Gump. It was a cool movie. And they were supposed to have a sequel to that. Still Forrest Gump. I can't believe they actually made Bubba Gump shrimp areas. Ooh, wow, Master Gigatron. Sweet. Raiding with a party of 1. Hello, you and 1.
Master Gigadrain says, Master 1267 Raid 1 Giga Raid. Master 1267 Raid 1 away team transporting in for fun and adventures.
You've come to the wrong place.
Arctic Knight says, hello.
Hello. Salute. Sincervo und reduk. Dude, that guy's gone. Oh, nope. Someone's there. See it? The exchange is working barely right now. 141's in. I'm gonna see if I can pop one of my other characters and get them as fast as I can while they're still alive. How was your stream, master? My master. Hello, my master. Bends down to the knee. Bend the knee. Ooh. 641. Someone is definitely using some dilithium today. Look at that. I'm okay for that though. It gives me more. Look at that. 32.
Master Gigadrain says, stream went alright. It was a short one since I ended up more tired than expected, lol.
Dude, I totally understand. As soon as I got onto this one, I start yawning and just like groggy and talking about yawning. Get wore down pretty quick. Okay, so they changed like Lita's look in the game. like that mirror Lita, but yet they keep this one looking like this. Please, someone explain me. Explain me, please. Explain. I no understand. No comprehend. I mean, they keep like the Lita, you know, the Dabo table in Lita. They keep her that way. They keep the story, or that I'm aware. I haven't really played it again. Like the Quark, what is it? The Lucky 7 Lita, which is the same one, where you play as all the characters and steal stuff or whatever. Something. But yet, they've updated her for just this other thing. So
Master
it's not consistent.
Gigadrain says, you're asking Cryptic to make things consistent?
Yes. We the players demand it. I'm just wondering, like, if they're gonna change it for, or update it just for this certain ones and stuff. Why not, you know, all around? I mean, I don't know. Counterpoint.
Master Gigadrain says, they never updated 7 of 9.
They didn't have any more 7 and 9s. Well, they gave her that new look, you know, from like Picard. But other than like the what was it? The Delta Quadrant story arc or whatever, she's like temporarily in that as the original looking 7 of 9. But the Picard 7 and 9, she's definitely in there, but it's still the same like physical features. You know, the facial features are that of, you know, Jerry Ryan. They didn't like overhaul her whole like face like they did for this, what is it, wolf thing in Firewall. Yeah, it's like it's a completely different person. I mean, even like Counterpoint, I don't remember before this because I've played it before, the Counterpoint mission or TFO, but I didn't recall like it being looking differently or whatever like that. Or her little, you know, like the little thing on the side that comes down. Now you blah 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 blah. You know, all the stuff she talks about and her face shows up there.
Master Gigadrain says, right, there's Picard 7, but her Delta Rising model is ugly. Picard 7 looks like a different person, and the original looks like a bad Botox job.
But to me, it just looks like the same. Okay, she looks still like Jerry Ryan, at least. That's kind of what I'm getting toward. But it seems as though when they did Lita, like the Firewall Lita, or whatever, or the the wolf one or whatever, it doesn't look like the same person at all. You know, it almost looks like it'd be a cartoonish type. You know, even like what is it? Is it on the screen anywhere? No. Events. It was somewhere. There was like a picture of it. I think it's maybe on the forums or something like that. It just looks cartoony in a way. 3D animated cartoony. Like maybe something from the Lower Decks, but given more of a realistic tone. You know, something out of the ordinary. And her voice just sounds different, but I've been told it's the same person. It just doesn't look right. Unless she's like reverted back to a teenager or something. I don't know. You know that adrenochrome would do that to you. Them there Hollywood types, it'll make them young again. Conspiracy theory. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. I need like a comparison. Like maybe replay the Firewall mission or whatever, and take some screenshots, and then compare them to the other one, just to see like the differences. Or maybe Mirror Lita has just gotten younger. But still, again, like they have the hollow Mirror Lita that you can have, like the person had a while ago, and it still looks like the original one. I mean, why not update that one too? Update the whole model for everything. But this being Star Trek Online, they probably have like multiple versions of the same model in different file sets and folders throughout the whole damn game. And like how they build the ships. It's not a complete ship, it's several parts and everything just kind of scrambled together. Different versions of it overlaying on top of the other. Like a big pile of junk mess. Like this shuttle from yesterday, or was it yesterday? I think. When I was playing my Archer character, and every once in a while the shuttle would phase in and out of like shit model versus good model. Okay. I've got to figure something out about this. Do I need to like get another graphics card? I swear, I don't know why I keep running a low frame rate. Let me check the files. Hold on just a second. Wrong one. I clicked on the wrong thing. Let's see. Go to C drive. Program files. Steam. Steam apps. Common. Star Trek Online. No, that's not there still. Okay, so it's not that. It's just running like shit. Man, I turned my computer on the other day. Maybe it was what, yesterday, and it's all like it's just like let's finish up and get you started on Windows 10. I'm like, what do you mean get me started? I've already been using Windows 10. And it's like has that remind me in 3 days thing at the bottom. So I said remind me in 3 days. What it wants me to do is set up that damn 4-digit PIN, and I don't want to do it. So I've been putting it off forever, and they're getting antsy. I mean, what's the point? Like, you have a Microsoft account, you use your email information to log in and stuff. Long ass password, long ass this or that, but yet they want you to use a 4-digit PIN, which can be, you know, I guess it's a security thing for real, but still, I don't want to. Is this over yet? 3, 2, 1. Come on, people. Yay, 25. I'm eager to get to my other characters. Of course, I've never really cared much for the whole pin thing. I've got somebody asking me though about so my mom, she.
Master Gigadrain says Microsoft is trying to get rid of passwords.
Ah, what about Microsoft accounts though? I mean, like the live account and all that can be associated. And why have that out there if they didn't link them together if you're going to get rid of them? So they're just going to give them 4-digit pins that it can be easier accessible or something. But my mom went. She does like you know, dog breeding and that kind of thing or whatever.
Master Gigadrain says they're moving away from passwords to the Authenticator app.
Oh, okay. Guess that makes sense. I mean, Twitch uses that app. I had to use it just the other day to refresh this. Because for some reason, Streamlabs chatbot forgot how to connect. Or either it just went out for 30 days or something, I don't know. But since my mom does the dog breeding business, she also rides along with some other people that do it too, and this one was like to Georgia or something, or I don't know where it was at. They were going somewhere long distance. And this lady was talking about how her daughter's computer being like an all-in-one computer from 5 or 6 years ago or something, and she can't get into it because she couldn't remember her her login information, and it's asking all these questions and wanted to know what I could do to fix it. I said, well, how about nothing? And this is like a free fix type situation. What does she do, right?
Master Gigadrain says, so instead of a password, you just type your email/username in, then it sends a push notification to the app.
And what if you don't have access to the app, though? So that's one thing I don't like about, like, when I sign into a computer,
Master
I don't want to have to
Gigadrain
log
says,
in.
tech support for people who don't know anything.
Yeah. Well, I told her, like, several different ways, you know, like, to re-enable to the administrator account and all this kind of stuff that's hidden on every single Windows version that's not
Master
shown.
Gigadrain says, if you don't have access to app, you're supposed to have backup codes.
Because I don't have a smartphone. I've refused to get one. I have a dumb phone. But I've always been one of those Windows users, or PC users in general, where I don't want to have to log in to do shit. That's just extra steps and extra having to remember bullshit. So I have my computer set up, like every time that I install like Windows or whatever, which is not very that much often, but whenever there's like an update thing and it changes some sort of setting, I have to go back in and force Windows to just log me in. Even though it's not a local account, though, it's an actual real account. It's just I don't care to like for it to stop and go, hold on, could you please log in for me? I don't know what I'm doing. I want it to go right up, you know. None of that waiting bullshit. I'm impatient. But this friend of my mom's, though, her I told her, like, you know, you can do this or this or whatever to access and try to reactivate the administrator account. Well, they tried it and it didn't work. What are they gonna do now? I'm like, I'm not in front of this computer, so I can't tell you shit. And this girl's like, well, I forgot my information that I had 6 years ago, so I don't know which one's using what to be on there. So I'm thinking to myself, just reinstall the bitch. Just reinstall that bitch. But no, half of me is like, yeah, there's a way to fix. I mean, I've recovered several different over the years, like people that have had corrupt accounts on the system and stuff, and been able to re-enable them and get them back and whatnot. But it's only when I've had the computer with me and actual time to look at it and the care factor that I used to have about that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, what are they gonna do with this computer? Nothing, you know. Then this lady was like having a problem. Her daughter got a brand new printer and didn't know how to set it up. I'm like, it doesn't take much to set up a damn printer these days. You read the instructions, you know. It'll tell you either install the software first, plug the printer in, or configure the printer this way if it's wireless, you know. But always install the software, do this, whatever with it. They don't know how. I don't know. That's why I tell them I don't know either. I used to tell people all the time I didn't work on laptops when I did, because they'd always bring me those stupid HP ones that had the tiny hard drive that would fill up in 5 seconds. Well, I tried to install this big ass program and only had 1 megabyte of space. Why didn't it work? Why is my computer so slow? Because you're a moron, that's why. No joke. I had this one lady that would always bring me, like, once a year. She'd ask me if I still worked on laptops. And I, like an idiot, I'd go, yes. And she'd say, okay, well, I got my laptops. I'm like, oh, great, this is awesome. It's those friggin' like $300 HPs that Walmart sold years ago that have like a what is it? It's not very big of a hard drive space. I can't remember exactly offhand how big it is, but it's just big enough to like have Windows 10 running on it, and maybe three gigs or less or something. Or no, not gigs. Maybe maybe a gig. of room just to spare. And every time she'd bring it, I'd have to clear off like all the bullshit that she's tried to download first, and then like clear out Windows installations or the downloads for Windows, because it would try to download and it would fail because there wasn't enough hard drive space. So I'd have to get like my own USB stick or SD card, stick it into the machine, tell it, okay, you know, use this instead. And it's like the computer was like, oh, I got room now, you know. And I would tell her, you need to do this to make sure this doesn't happen again. And they're like, okay, here's the money, whatever, like that. Every like 3 months or so. It's like my computer's doing the same thing again. It's the screen's going black. It says there's not enough space. I'm like, there isn't enough space because you bought those piece of shit laptops. And now she's hounding me again about it now, actually. And I've dealt with those things before, and it's just, you know, they fucked up whenever they made these laptops to where they wanted to make them more like a tablet, not have a lot of space on there, but they didn't consider, oh, you need room to install new versions of Windows, you know, new updates and all this kind of bullshit every damn day. That's why I kept telling people, no, I don't work on laptops. I don't work on computers anymore. And they're like, oh, do you work on phones? No. Which I've actually worked on my own phones before, but you know, everybody tinkers. But when it's small stuff, you know, like I once had somebody like contact me, call me or whatever like that, saying they had a computer problem. Like, okay, what is it? You know, and they'd say, well, I got Windows installed on here, and I got Microsoft Office 365, and it says that my subscription's run out. What do I do? Well, either update the subscription or get rid of it. Well, what do you think I should do? Do you want to keep it? Yeah. Well, update the subscription. Genius. So I'd say, oh, maybe you need to remove it, just put Open Office on there. What's that? Oh, never mind. It's like WordPerfect used to be. You ever heard that, I don't know if it's real or not. It's like a customer service call that this guy at some computer company or whatever received, and he had gotten fired because of what he had said to the lady that had called him. But the story is, I'm going to try to go from memory because it's been years since I read about it. But this woman calls technical support saying that something's wrong with her computer, that her WordPerfect wasn't working anymore. And the guy says, first is like, is your computer plugged into the wall? She says, yes. He goes, tell me what's on the screen. She says, nothing, the screen is black. And he's like, huh, okay. What happened, you know, with whatever? She says, I was typing on it and it went off. Like the screen just went off, you know. And he's like asking all these questions about what the hell's going on with it, you know. And he says, well, what about like the rest of everything else, or you know? And finally she says, well, the electricity did go off a while ago, you know. And he goes, the power went off? She goes, yeah, and it's still off right now. And he says, I tell you what, it's a lot more serious than I thought it was. She goes, it really is? He goes, yeah, I think, he says like, do you still have the boxes the computer came in? She goes, yes. He goes, okay, I'll need you to pack that computer back up and send it back to us. She goes, oh, is it really that bad? And he goes, yes. And you need to tell the people that you're too stupid to own a damn computer, or whatever, or something like that. And it got him fired. Because it was an hour's worth of call, or like, you can read the transcript somewhere out there, I forget. But it's like took forever. This guy kept trying to troubleshoot over and over. And when he had asked her like if it was like plugged into the wall, he assumed that she would say like if it's getting power or not. But since the power in the building was off, this is why it wasn't working. And she neglected to tell him this. So he like telling her to try all these steps, you know, like turn the power on and off to the system, like pressing this power button, and that's all it was, just the power in the whole building was off. So he just like got a smart ass remark to her and lost his job. But I thought it was funny. Telling him you're too stupid to own a fucking computer. Which I can understand. A lot of people like would get upset for stuff like that. I mean, I've had, back before I ever started like dabbling in computers too much, I can remember a time when I had a computer problem, and I was using like Windows 3.1 or whatever like that back in DOS days and stuff too, and I didn't know anything about C-prompt stuff, like what the C-prompt was. And this computer guy was on the phone with me, and he said, reboot the computer, hold this down to go into C-prompt. And I'm like, what's C-prompt? He goes, you don't know what C-prompt is? And I said, no. And he goes, oh, God, you know, which a lot of people don't. They don't know certain terminologies and things like that. The same goes for, like, where I work at, the other place when I was there. The people would ask, like, where something was, and my manager would say, well, it's on the end cap back there. And I looked at her like, they're not going to know what an end cap is. I mean, the average person does not understand the term end cap. It's the the end of an aisle, the shelving system that's at the end of the aisle where stuff is at is referred to as an end cap. Or a side wing, side kick. This is like the rack on the side, you know, of the end cap and whatnot. And the typical person's not going to know this information. Or she would say it's at the end of that gondola. Nobody knows what a gondola is. You gotta simplify the terms down. If you have to grunt or whatever like that and make whooshing noises, then, you know, so be it. That's why, like, whenever I would try to show people things, like I had this one old man back before I actually worked in retail. I went around and worked on people's computers, you know, because I got a certificate thing through Hardcourt Learning Direct or Education Direct or whatever it was called. It was like 3 different names by the time this course was over with. And they lied too. They said, course at your own pace. And after the second year of still taking this, they told me I had to hurry up, you know. But that's a different story. At your own pace, my ass. But I was helping this old man, like he was like 90-something years old, wanting to learn how to use Windows, and he was paying me like $50 an hour for maybe up to 5 hours a week. I'd go over there for like an hour for 5 days a week, and I would show him like how to do this, do that. He had this old MP3, no, not MP3. USB turntable that you can plug up and play your records, and it would record it through USB onto the computer into sound files, you know, like MP3s. And he wanted me to teach him how to do that, but I never got an opportunity because I had to have surgery, and that's something else to talk about later type thing. But it's 40,000, but it's this. Oh, 40,000. Oh, it disappeared quickly. Look at that. Let's see, 40152. I'm getting Zen hungry here. Hungry. Getting Zen hungry. But it's just more about like the average user of everything doesn't really know the terminology of things, and that's why whenever I would like help out this old man learning things, I try to simplify it as best I could into typical terminology instead of like using actual technobabble or whatever, you know. I kind of do that whenever I'm teaching people at work how to do things. I'll slowly work them into the terminology of stuff. And I myself am not well informed on everything, but I tell them, you know, only what I've experienced can I help you with. You know, there will be things that I don't know about that you will actually show me. And they look like, no, you've been here for 10 years. You know everything. No, I don't. Don't assume I know everything. You're under the assumption that I am a person that understands shit. I just thought about whenever the term Delegara was going around a lot more, well, like, and it means like, does it look like I give a rat's ass? It's just the first letter of every one of the words. It spells the word Delegara. Does it look like I give a rat's ass? And a friend of mine at the time came up with his own word. It was like, I am Weiswergas or whatever it was called. And it says, excuse me, you have me confused with someone who actually gives a shit or something. Yeah, it was fun. Let's see, 30. You need a 30. Nice. Tomorrow should be very fun, though. We're gonna go back to talking about work again. I'm sorry. But since we have 2 new people, one will be 3rd day in, but still doing the same thing. One will be 2nd day in, doing the same thing they did the 1st day. And which is not really be taught anything on the computer, just putting out freight. So I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go, if I'm gonna have to show them stuff or whatnot. If I'm gonna be the lone soldier on the register again and responsible for everything in the store. That responsibility thing, I don't like it. And I told myself I'd never be like one of those people. To have responsibilities like that. Be in charge. I have not read the whole full, like, 560 page, what is it, policy and procedures and stuff like that. I've only read what I want to read of it. Standard Operating Procedures Manual. That's what it is. Hello, sire. Art thou Romulan, or art thou something else? Romulan. Long-haired Romulan. Weird! So what's everybody doing today? Or at night? It's nighttime. It's morning, almost. Uh-oh. We stopped there for a second and got me scared. You got me scared, yo. You got me scared. Personal shield losing power. Oh, it's going up. Dude, I was like wondering what the hell. What in the hell? Cut back on the swearing more? Yeah. Press F in the chat. Cocker Spaniel. I watched the latest episode of Doom Patrol last night. Stuff's getting it's weird, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, I guess it makes sense. Then all of a sudden it gets like weirder. I don't know if anybody's been watching that or if anybody cares to watch it. DC's Doom Patrol. They were zombies. one of the inconsistencies with like it is Cliff Steele is a character on there that is a metal man with a human brain, because that's all that's left of him is just a brain. So he's inside of a robot body. And it was established early on that he could not eat, drink, or anything. Like he could not take in sustenance of any sort. But yet last night he ate brains to change back into a normal, not zombified robot person. The inconsistencies of the show is what makes it funny, I guess. Just when you thought it wasn't weird enough. And like the reason they turned into zombies was they got vomited on by a dead warden in the afterlife. Their spirits got vomited on. So it physically made them zombies the next episode or later or whatever. Blamey. Hello there, Timmy. How are you doing there, Timmy? You doing okay, Timmy? Is the Archer gameplay not a good? Should I just save that for something else? Should I save this for something else? I need a poll. Nightbot, make a poll. I should look into voice commands for it. Or do the yacht spot thing. If I can only remember. I think I'm the one that created the Twitch yachts. YOTZ. Because, okay, I'm going to go back a little bit. The word yachts, or the name yachts, comes from the show Farscape. Rigel the 16th, Dominar to billions of people on his planet. He always would use the term yachts for everything. Like what yacht's name's going on, what the yachts is this. Yachts, you know, just like shit, you know, like the yachts this, that, or whatever. Richard Manning, who wrote a lot of the scripts and had helped come up with a bunch of the swear words, that was one of the swear words. And so a friend of mine, years ago when we all watched Farscape and stuff like that, like, and it's not like real life friends like you meet in person. This is like chat friends. Well, he got an infobot from Pearl programming like site or whatever like that, and named it Yachts. And it was a fun, favorite thing in like the chat. You know, you could interact with it, whatever you wanted to. It would insult you, stuff like that. And he gave it to me after the show had ended, and I still have it now, the original one. So I thought, you know, if I'm going to be streaming and stuff, I need to have a little bot or something like that, you know, because they recommend having a bot, which is a chat bot, to monitor things, to auto accept and say thanks for follows and stuff of that nature. Well, I wanted to use Yachts, Y-O-T-Z. That's how this is spelled, Yachts. But it said it was already been taken. I'm thinking, who the hell took that? And I'm thinking, wait a minute. I did that. And I forgot the password and the email that I associated it with. So, yeah. So that's why I put, like, the word bot after it. Which doesn't matter to anyone. Especially myself. It's just something there to talk about, I guess. In the afterlife. More. Oops. More. Voth are capturing the point. Look, guys. There's Voth over here.
Enemy targets on sensors.
we're gonna move my guys way the hell over there. Don't attack the Voth. I want these guys to attack the damn Voth. There you go. Hey, there's people over there. Good job, people. Good job. Oh, okay. I need my wiki person.
Shield losing power.
My shield's losing power. I wish there was a better way to get Lelue. What you doing up there, Mr. V-Rex? What you doing? What you doing? Are you having fun there, Mr. Rexy? You're trying to cause some trouble there, are you? Don't worry, be happy there, mister. In the afterlife. You ever wonder what you'd come back as? The outskirts have not been captured yet. That's unusual. Aha! Oh! Pew, pew. Ah. Somebody must have run off. Yeah. He got reset. Somebody got overconfident and thought, I've already captured enough of that.
All the Omega particles. Stop their engineers.
Stop doing it, yeah.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work. The Voth Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Troops inbound. Everybody, there's troops inbound. There's some troops here. Troops. Oh no, it's troops inbound. Wugga wugga wugga. What are we gonna do now, boys? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. I can't wait till November 5th. That's supposed to be when Animaniacs Season 2 of the new reboot series or whatever is supposed to come on. Maybe they'll bring back some of the old characters. It's time for Animaniacs. Zany to the max. So just sit back and relax and laugh till you collapse. They're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers and the Warner Sister Dot. Just for fun they run around the Warner movie lot. They lock them in the tower whenever they get caught. But they break loose and then vamoose, and now you know the plot. Animaniacs. Dot is cute and Yakko yaks. Wacko packs away the snacks while Bill Clinton plays the sax. They're Animaniacs. Meet Pinky and the Brain who want to rule the universe. Good feathers flock together, slappy wax 'em with their purse. Buttons chases Mindy while Reach listens to verse. The writers flip, they have no script, why bother to rehearse? They're animaniacs. They're zany to the max. No, they're animaniacs. They have pay or play contracts. They're zany to the max. They have baloney in their slacks. They're animani, totally insane. Insert random namey. Animaniacs. Those are the facts. They got rid of a lot of characters when they brought that back. They can't have Hello Nurse because of wokeness or something. It's so stupid. Woke. Ooh, that one went up there. Look at that. Nice. 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 What do you think about that, Jason Statham? Nice. John Maine. John Maine. John Maine. John Maine. Banana. That still cracks me up. Oh, there's a show that I haven't been watching lately that popped into my head. Is it Room 104? That's a wild one. What a
Back
gas,
to your
what a
stations.
gas.
The Voth have returned.
The Voth have returned. On an all-new episode of Star Trek Online. You ever watch that show Debris? It's interesting. Just thought I'd share that. Wah wah. Nope. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. We're not going to do it here, right now. No, we're not. Main character. Da 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 da, ba da 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 da, do 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 do. Well, Charlie Ward's talking about everybody's gonna get money by the end of the year. It's gonna be free money. Nobody's gonna have to work again. Nobody believes in that guy. All right, last endeavor. Deal Tetrion damage space. Okay, so counterpoint again then. Sorry. Let's get ready for it at least. Very eager to use that up and get this. I know, right? 271. Submit offer. Yes. Yes. Of course. Toilet prize. Was it Tetrion? Yeah. Okay. Events. Campaign. Summer end. Ah, damn it. Equal and opposite. Boink. Ooh, hi. Hello. 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 Is this thing on? Oh, the television's telling me no signal. Damn it!
DS9 to all Alliance ships. We are under attack.
They're on double attack. Ooh, those things are tilted. That's interesting. I've not seen that before. It's sad. It's a sad starship. It looks broken. If you've ever tried to put one of those models together, you'd understand too. It's hard to get them up and down straight enough where the glue will dry. Damn, reminds me of that light kit model of Enterprise D that I still haven't finished yet all these years. Greetings. Which reminds me, the Aztec pattern doesn't look right on that ship. Oh, it's not the same ship. Someone's got a huge ass. They're sitting on it now and looking like such a retard, and it's not well. All the other bitches in there. You have to excuse me, when I'm tired I tend to talk out of my head more. Target shields have failed. I've really got to get consistent on these like things that I'm doing here. This thing I'm doing here. This thing. Am I still auto firing? All the other chicks with the crimson
Thank
lips,
you.
so
We were
Cleveland
taken by-
rocks. Oh, come on. We already got to go down fighting. What the hell am I doing here, mister? Focused frenzy. Support. Cal. Cal for support. Cal. Cal for support, mister. Save to Tetrion. I don't know. I just want to do it. Traits. I'm so far away from everything. I forgot to do anything there. I'm so sorry. It will happen again. I'm sorry, Al. Damn it. Close portal. Fire. 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 No, you fire. Fire. Hello, Terran. Hello, Terrans. Close portal. Yeah, we close the portal. Is that what we need to do? Hello, over there. How are you? Hi. Kaboom. I love it when things go kablooey, mister. Very rare endeavor done. My left shield's failing. Oh, to sport. Hello there. Kaboom. Might as well turn around. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. I can need you more than hell. If you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. We'll always be making it right.
Rear shields failing.
Need to swap my weapons. Fire. Also have a blinking endeavor. Yes. Yes, of course. I understand everything he's talking about here. Right me upside the box. Thunder roared and the lightning strikes. Another logo code.
They're breaking off.
We have the right to party. Hello there. Irk. The Kobayashi Maru. There I am.
To the Terran Empire!
If I could time that just right, I wonder if the smiley face would be there. You see how, like, whenever you lower your shields, there's like a certain burst of, that shoots you? Yeah. See, you notice that? Like, when this person's going, you see that white beam of light? Boom, doo, doo, doo. Like, its purpose is to actually just shoot at you while your shields are down. It's like, that's all it is. All the other ships in the region here look like they're gonna die when I fight.
Surrender now!
No,
And
you
the
are.
Terran Empire.
Terran Empire. The backup continues. You are Friday Prime. There's another random white light. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Ennerprise.
To oppose us.
Really? Snotty, I need more power, mister. Random white beam, here we go. Pew, 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 pew.
We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall.
You will fall down. You'll fall down. It will hurt. Grimerson? James, Cat.
The Emperor will crush you.
Like a peanut. Like a rhinestone peanut. There's that random light. Boom, 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 pew, pew. Random.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
We're using this dialogue too much.
Make repairs.
Repair complete.
Repairs complete.
Face
The wrath of the Terran Empire.
We're taking too much damage. Oh, I forgot I have that, the keybind thing. I downloaded and installed it. Always gonna have something down there, and you're always gonna have something down there. If I got like where they can't see me, like over here.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Haha, they can't shoot me while I'm over here. Haha.
Make repairs.
Repairs complete.
Repairs complete.
Now you sub the blah 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 blah.
Face the wrath of the Terran Empire!
Repair is complete. We're taking too much damage. Are you taking too much damage? Please tell me you're taking too much damage. Too much damage? Huh? Too much damage? Too much damage. I know you are, but what am I? Taking too much damage. Taking too much damage. Gosh, whoever programs those torpedoes is a genius.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Uh-oh, I died. You gotta think, is it like just
Make repairs.
one person in the launch bay or whatever that for the torpedoes? It's like, okay, they want these torpedoes
Repairs
over
complete.
here.
Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire!
Now you face the wrath of the Terran Empire. And my Terran Empires and Terrans.
Ship is under attack.
I have an assault team on board. I need my pepper team too.
Deep Space Nine is down to 75% health.
Cool.
4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
What happens if Deep Space Nine like gets a lot of damage?
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Now you face the wrath of the Terran
repairs.
Empire.
Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Wrath. Feel the power of the Terran Empire. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Those sacrificed every time we play this map. I think of the assault team that goes down and never comes back. They go to the mirror universe to be stranded there forever.
We're reading an energy surge.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I bet they will. We're gonna have to go have fun over our one. Go fishing together. Fish. Dun 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 dun. Spaghetti and meatball.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I know, right?
Kirok Nor has been sent back to the mirror universe.
Yay.
We wouldn't have been able to repel.
Yeah, I know. Wouldn't be able to do it without me. Oh, we've lost signal, so we can't watch television. Oh, sad pooey face. Sad pooey face. Poo in your face. Go poo poo all over our face. We gonna poo poo. Oh. Yeah. Hmm? Hmm? Where'd that come from? I don't remember if we get. Oh wait, I'm on my R&D. Okay, that makes sense now. Sorry, flash alarm here. Moron coming through. I laugh. I don't know if anyone else does, but I find myself funny sometimes. Funny, uh-oh, more than anything. Funny, oh shit. Oh, dumbass. Mr. Dumas? Dumas. Is that you, Mr. Dumas? Dumas? For some reason, I've got Hellraiser on the mind. I think it's Hellraiser movie. The clattering teeth guy. That's who I'm thinking it is. I don't know. I just work here. I don't know. I just work here. I need to get more more dilithium, but I don't want to have to do that right now. Collect, 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 collect. View details. I like to view details. Betraying cluster for the win. Ooh. Endeavor perk. Nice. Max hull. We're going for space, so yes. I wish there was a way you can turn off the Endeavor perks. Just like see the differences in what, how they help and whatnot. I mean, you can calculate it, but still, just see it. Just see it. Dang it. Dang it, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Iconia. Conia. Trade negotiations provided by join channel. Error requesting player not found. Blah. It's like join channel. Doff something. I can't remember. My brain doesn't work anymore. Not since I found myself. Let me go over to Archer. Joe Nathan Archer. Joe Nathan Archer.
Previously on Ennerprise.
I was gonna put together something, but I didn't get that far. I found that funny, but no one else does, so I'm not gonna laugh either. His name is Archie. Jonathan Archie. Mr. Nathan. Hit it harder, it'll work better. Okay, we are going to go to the store. We are going to go down the buy that. Gonna buy it again. Oh, we can get another one. Okay, cool. Account bank. No. Account banking that. Duh. Infinity. Ah, damn. Dang it, bull bang it, banana fan, full fang it. Let's see, Kelvin Divergence Kit Frame. Zinkethi briefings. Zinkethi. Damn it. Ooh, collectively wide.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I jumped all the way to 40 from 38? Or did I look at that wrong? Did it say 39 and I wasn't aware? Ah, now he's a rear admiral. Damn it, I wanted him to stay a captain. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. New ship, new trait. Permission to buy next rank of ships. Projectiles. We are being held by Admiral Quinn. Congratulations, Jonathan Beckett Archer. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to space dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. This mission will provide access to powerful free ships. Thank you, Admiral. I return to Earth shortly. Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, you bastard. Oh. Rear Admiral. Rear Admiral. Rear.
Arctic Knight says, win anything good?
No. Didn't pretty much get anything. Got another one of these personality space traits or whatever. Something trait. Bank. So that's another one of that or something. What's this one? Ground trait, space trait. Got that. Zindi tactical kit. I didn't get that today though. And just junk. I never get anything cool out of that except that one time, but I guess I need to go to Earth Space Dock and get that in motion. Captain, we are in Port Lorraine. No, thank you to Port Nepal. We're not gonna go there right now. Not right now. Let's see. Soul System Transwarp. If I could turn back time. If I can't find a way. I still haven't watched Lower Decks. When do I have time? I'm supposed to be off Tuesday. Supposed to be. Just kind of stupid in a way. Ah, we can't do it fast enough. Oh, 'cause I like to speed in there and hit the thing. My TV automatically went off because there's no signal anymore ever. Again. Alright, let's go talk to the Admiral. Admiral. Joe Nathan Archer.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
Condition Alpha. Terran scum. Talk to Admiral Quinn. Oh, go to the shipyard. Okay, never mind. I didn't read right. I didn't read too good back when I was a kid. I didn't read too good now neither. I don't write or read too well. Like Rocky. I don't read too good. I don't read too good, though. I don't read too good. Let's see. Temporal agent, ground gear, space weapons, space equipment, space consoles. We'll hold off on that because I don't know what to get yet. Yay! Oh boy! Speak with the ship vendor. Have we spoken yet, lady? Yay, we can get another ship we're not going to use. Oh boy! Patrol, escort, patrol, patrol. Bam 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 bam. Oh bam 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 bam. La 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 la, life goes on. Ooh. That looks like a weird one. Tempest. God, these people, man, I swear, these ships are like a piece of shit. The Sovereign class. Noble class. Sovereign class again. Laser class. Noble class. Majestic class. Sovereign class. Anchor, panker, punker. Dadder, balled, donker. Donker died, dadder cried. Anchor, panker, punker. Ba-da-ba-dum-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. 39 base hull. Even though I'm not going to use this ship, I do need to just get a damn ship, I guess. I suppose I need to get a ship here. USS bad name. I'm a renegade. Alright, we got 1 ground point to spend. Why? I'm not clicking. Okay. Weapon penetration, personal shields, kit performance, kit efficiency, kit performance master, regeneration. Armor expert, weapon penetration. What's your hit points special or short each time? Get that for now. Unlocks the ability to train your bridge officer's new ground ability. Fire on my mark. We'll do that. I don't remember grenades being part of Enterprise. Improved flank damage. By default, any damage attack may become from the die. Just 1 reason and flank it. Okay. Improved flank resistance. By default, any damage made from beyond targets forward are considered a damaged flank. It's the same shit over and over. Inflicting that right there. This skill reduces resistance penalty for suffering when being flanked by that. I'll do that. Croquet. We got 2 space points.
Arctic Knight says, Mac OS had them.
Oh, the Macos had them? Oh, the later episodes. Yes, yes. Frank's Hot Sauce. I'll probably end up like redoing this anyway. Advanced hull penetration. Shield penetration. Long range targeting sensors. By default, being far away from your foe can cause all energy weapons lose 50% of their potential damage. This penalty starts at 0 while closer is okay. Target each rank is okay. So we're gonna get that for sure. Cause I don't like that. All right, got shields on the list now. Oh, and we got an officer slot. We can make Hoshi. We got to get the right person though. Communications officer. I guess that would be a science. But it has to be a TOS science. Floxy is that because he's not part of TOS or whatever like that. Or he's not Federation. I'm gonna make a Federation of yesteryear, like that. Like that right there. Like that right here. Stations. Vulcan, human, female science officer, right there. There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Billy O.T. We're gonna modify Archer. I think I need to give him like a badge update on his uniform to Captain. Eventually. The uniform, is that you? Uniform. Badge, Commander, Captain. Captain Joe Nathan Archer. Since that's as far as you can go with it. Maybe Trip, since I did update him earlier. Modify. Captain McCap. Wish I could change him up and make him look more like himself in the show, but you can't do stuff like that in this game. Commander. It not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a white whale bore. Captain blew all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. He's just a lieutenant, so that's already set that way. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day as the tunning is done, we'll take our leave and go. It not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a white whale bore. Ugh. Okay. We're going to attempt to make a temporary Hoshi. I've known the wind so cold and seen the darkest day. Let's see. She's 165.1 centimeters tall. Oh my god, she can't be as tall as she needs to be. She needs to be short. Damn it. My imagination is ruined again.
Previously on Enterprise.
I'm dumb. I'm stupid, retarded, and an idiot. All at the same time. Head. I need to get rid of the earrings first, because that's distracting. We need to give her better hair. Maybe a default model first. Gotta click on everything twice as hard because solid color, no makeup. What the hell? Makeup. Because we're not gonna go for that yet. Dark eyes, base complexion. Static. Gotta change the hair first. She always had some sort of a weird, like, hairdo thing in the back. Linda Parks has Asian in her, so therefore I need to make her an Asian of descent. Use that base. It's all about that base. About that base. No trouble. And balls. Yawn. The amount of non-detail you can have in a character on this game, I swear. What kind of eyebrows? Linda Park. Linda Park. Okay. Kind of high. Raised, for sure. Raised 1. Okay. Head attach. Screw loose. No, I'm kidding. You look for a profile view. Side profile view. Ask Google and it'll be all like, what? Huh? Who? What? Still, I'm not happy about the hair selection. The lack of hair. In this game, I swear. Butternut crunch. Okay, nose. The game just like gets all confused when you start moving sliders. Oh, it's crazy, man, crazy. Totally can't make her nose at all. I had. This is so stupid. Why can't I like? Look at my quarterback. Oh, I want my quarterback. Hey, my quarterback. I want my quarterback. Give me my quarterback.
Arctic Knight says, it's like Sims 4, you need a lot of time to make the right character.
Well, yeah, but in this game you don't really have much control over the nose. See, Linda Park has more of like a, you know, the Asian nose more is like a little hump type in the front, a little arch, according to pictures that I'm seeing. But and then she has the double eyelid, versus some do not. Asian people. But she does have bigger cheekbones. Yeah, and I like to do that. I like to have the comparison shot, like the picture next to me on the screen, and that I swap back and forth and kind of try to make it look better. So doing it like this, full screen, is somewhat difficult for me. Let's see, cheekbones. And I click on the slider and it eventually does work. She's just gonna look typical like right now because there's no way for me to get the right look. I need to find the eyelids have to be correct. And since she's got like she doesn't have the monolid like most Asian people do. So it's always just difficult to do anything really. I'm just gonna have to like leave her to default type looks, okay, for now. Make her small, which I guess okay, this will work for the moment. It's not gonna be perfect. It is Hoshi, right? Right. Right. It just doesn't do justice to people. She's got a small chin. Modify. That's the thing, I keep nitpicking it though. I'm like that, I nitpick. I pick at the nits. Ugh. Jaw hard. Wasn't there at a certain point in here where you can move the jaw back and forward though? You know? Like a jowls option at one time? Cause she's got more of a pointed nose too. One thing I wish I could do with Trip is make his more pointed as well. Like comes down at an actual point. You can't do that on here. It makes me sad. It makes me so sad. What? Come along with me. Let's give it a melody. The necks are always oversized on here. The bulkness. Neck length. Always too tall. But now the winds I feel are only with a change. I've been through the fire and I've been through the rain. Whatever. Leave it alone for now. Rename. It's probably going to say, you can't use that name because it's a character from Enterprise. Hoshi Sato. I'm hoping it's a science thing because she's got like blue on. Her rank is Lieutenant Commander. What the hell? She outranks Trip. I mean, not Trip, but Malcolm. Huh? What? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Take away that. Watch it go. You can't use that. Restricted words. Yep. Name changed. Okay, good deal. Sato. Name changed. Good. Rename. Hoshi. Restricted words. Okay, so her first name can't be Hoshi. But her name can be Hoshi. But her last name can be Sato. Make it make sense. That's what I'm asking. Hoshi. Restricted words. She. Okay. Oh. God. That just pisses me off. Promote. I need to change her outfit anyway. Lieutenant. I'm gonna leave her lieutenant for now. Go to the tailor and change her uniform colors to blue. Or her her collar line or number or whatever. Poink.
Hello. You can all.
Hello. Oh my. Hello. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. I'm not doing any justice to the character. It's more of like a teal color. Okay. Oh, it's like a green though color. Da, 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 bam, bam,
Arctic
bam,
Knight
bam.
says, did you do event yet? And your dailies?
Yes, I did something. I'm already on event. Okay. Dang it. I clicked back. I'm not event uniform. Deflated badge rank. No. Her rank. Her badge, like her pictures is 1, so it's ensign. Ensign. They give her the side mark thingy on her arm. The arm attached left, just no shoulder dual badge. Enterprise. Oh, it's arm thingy. There we go. Badge to the bone. Badge. Badge. Why do I think I saw a 22, but it didn't? There we go. Here we go. Here we are. It's not right, but it'll do for now. Exit.
Now you're looking
Now you're cooking with grease. Did I not click it? Okay. Did I not click OK?
Hello.
Hello. There it is. Look. She's got the badge. She's got that. She's got, it's greenish, bluish, whatever it is, color. Gonna exit.
Now you're
cooking with grease. Hoshi, but she still has red. Huh? Alright, I'm gonna log my character out and then back in. Archer? Yeah. Yeah, I did, Miles. Okay, here. There she goes. Okay, she's her now. No justice to her whatsoever. I'll have to come back to that eventually. Upgrade the vintage up now. Huh? No. You're not worth it back. Let's see. She's got leadership, teamwork, basic sure-footed, and basic creativity. So creativity could be a thing for stuff. All right, and then department heads. Operations, engineering, tactical security. So nothing. Yeah, I've already got my event done. I still have 5 days to do the rest because I think I forgot a few days. Archer. Char. Char. Okay. Let's say I do a thingy. What's next? I can't read that because my chat box is in the way. Enemy mine. Mine enemy. Did I totally read that backwards? Next to deal store. Item upgrade weekend.
A welcoming reception for new Academy graduates will begin at 1100 hours.
Mine enemy. Look at that. It's like it knew I needed to do that episode. Is that... Enemy... Mine enemy, yeah. Mine enemy right there. Ah, it's automatically like a thing. Yeah, okay, I see that.
Starfleet Intelligence has decoded the list of Riemann targets that you recovered from the vault. I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obasek and his forces planned an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines, and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obasek and the Riemans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed. I have new missions for you.
Oh my gosh, your voice got deeper.
Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
I'm stupid. Okay. Oh my god. Begin mine enemy. Here comes the boring part. Oh, before that. Oh, hold on.
Previously on Enterprise.
Captain, the Riemans were targeting a magnesite mine in this area, but the list we recovered didn't have its exact coordinates. I know we're in the right area, but all the moons in this system are inhabited and our sensors are being affected by the magnesite. We'll need to contact each moon to try and determine which one of the Riemans we're actually targeting.
You've stuck your nose in our business for the last time, Starfleet. All ships, attack! Attack!
Why the hell is Malcolm not right here where he's supposed to be?
Target's shield has failed. Left shield's failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Tell Nepal, polarize the hull. Hull goes down to 0.
Rear shield's failing. Target's shield has failed. Right shield's failing.
Me changing around like the ship stuff, I guess, last night made so Malcolm was no longer there. We're not gonna scan that. We're gonna go this way. Slingshot around the planet, get speed. We're gonna fly faster, more stronger, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed.
They're not very hospitable around here, are they? This is a dangerous area. It's only gotten worse since the destruction of Romulus. It might be difficult to get someone to trust us. Yep. Boom, ba-ding, ding, ding, ba-da-ding, ding, boom. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello, my good friend.
Drunk.
I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons, I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
We're ready to beam down on your command, Captain. Let's beam to the surface. Malcolm, you're with me.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business?
Of course. I've heard you were an excellent source of magnesite. What makes your mine better than the others in the sector?
Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset my expenses is figured into the unit cost of the ore. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need.
Do you have any more information about the mines themselves?
I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a dirty, disagreeable business, and I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather have... Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale?
Thanks, but I'd like to talk to the miners first.
Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
I just have a few questions before we conduct any business. I'll be back when I'm done. Adron won't answer any questions about why the remnants might be targeting this place for fear of scaring us from the possible sale. Perhaps if we ask some of the locals about what's going on here, they'll be able to provide more information.
I can't talk to you. I can't talk to anyone. I'm on the run. And if those thugs see me talking to you, then you'll be in danger too.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I need someone who's not afraid of a fight. There's a group here that's beating and stealing from us. Madrin doesn't do anything to stop it. For all I know, he's getting a cut of everything they take. They're making life miserable for all of us. Would you be willing to help?
Count me in.
There's a group of bullies that have been stealing from us. If we don't give them what they want, they beat us. I had a friend. All he was trying to do here was feed his family. Be a good man. He had an old bottle of ale. He said it was from the home world. One of those thugs wanted it. Now, my friend is dead. I'm too weak to stop them, I know that. And now I have my friend's children to feed in addition to my own. But if someone were to teach them a lesson, this camp would be a better place for all of us.
And that someone is me. Boom, 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 boom. Shrugs. always does a lunge like right before the guy falls down. Every damn time. It's
Thank you. Those guys have been giving everyone a lot of trouble. These thugs are part of a larger group that operates deep inside the magnesite mine. They control the lower levels, and no one who goes down there uninvited ever comes back. I don't know what's so important down there that's worth hurting us to protect it. Maybe if you went down there, you could get some answers.
Let's do this. I need a weapon. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
You want to go in the mine? Are you really interested in buying any magnesite? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because if it's the latter, I know someplace you can start a little ruckus. There's a gang that controls the bottom levels of the mine. They won't even let me in there. Previously, I allowed them to keep their little kingdom in exchange for information. But lately, they've been more trouble than they're worth. And the intel they're feeding me is useless. Honestly, who doesn't know about the Breen invasion of the fairy space?
I'll take that information to heart. Malcolm, let's go. Digging for answers, often at times, is not a good idea.
What do you want?
I'd like to enter this area.
This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you!
Maybe if you got to know me a little better, you'd learn to like me.
You don't belong here, and I'm done talking with you. Leave now, or suffer the consequences.
It's been a pleasure wasting my time with you.
What do you want?
For you to get out of my way.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Bonk, 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 dugga, 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 bonk, 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 bonk.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
It's nice of you to join us, Malcolm.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Captain, there are a series of pressure plates located in this area. They're low tech, but the Romulans may have had to resort to outdated security measures because of the interference from the magnesite veins in the cavern. The problem is that the magnesite is making our tricorders useless. If there's anything on this moon that the Remans would want to eliminate badly enough to use Theron weapons, it has to be here. We're going to have to figure out how to use the pressure plates to reveal whatever the Romulans are trying to hide. I suspect we need to activate 2 of them to open the door. Oh. Get the fuck away. Ah, it's a fucking Logi Walker.
I give the orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking
There
them.
is much here you do not understand, Janek. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
The analysts in this room look completely engaged in their work. I wouldn't be surprised if we could sneak past them without being noticed. That'd be too easy, Malcolm. Especially, what the hell? Damn it. It's fucking Lelue Walker. It's activated everything. What the fuck, man? Damn. He's cleared the room. Observe from the hollow fields and Kronos. Chancellor Jim Fucker faced increasing challenges the members of the High Council. Alliance between the House of Jim and Baki Booby, Happy Hap Hap. In his weak situation, highly exposed to Baki Bood. Recommend we sneak agents on the Kronos. Many members of the discommemorated House of Torg have been absorbed into the House of Duras. KDF leadership angered by how councils made it of Horg and the Klingon and Fariki, blah blah. Bunch of bullshit. Okay, that's it. Okay. Not in the mood to read right now. Read logs, Borg activity. Resistance is futile. Like Data said. It's not futile, it's futile. Resistance is futile. Find Commander's access code and vanish. Commander. Another. Access code not valid. What the hell you mean not valid? Captain Sulu has applied for a transfer to the frontline Klingon conflict. Fire. Uh-huh. Herb. Huh? Lime. Ooh. Very, very, very weird. Yes.
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakeeb has his way, we all will.
Boy. Snoring while you're playing, make you go to the bathroom naked. Please let me out. Please let me out. Duh. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da da dun dun. Well, I'm gonna talk to you through this force field, and you're gonna answer. Okay. I'm sorry, I won't let you out of here. Hi, baby. Let's dance, baby. Hi, baby.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want.
Why does the Riemann Resistance want to destroy this base?
The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Riemann scum would find much more tempting.
Enough with these lies.
Are you sure you want to end things like this?
Yes. Not really, but okay. Couldn't have any other choice. Doesn't matter. I like to walk on top of things because it makes me feel superior. Bye. So. Door unlocked. Here come some guards. Let's destroy them. While we scan for nothing.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Picking up. Test different combinations. First digit, 2, test. Change, first digit, 2, 3, test. One digit is in the wrong location. 5.
Murdoch says, sup.
What's up? Sup? Pus. P-U-S. DNS upside down. Test. Yay! Okay, 5,000 something. Change digit. Second, 2. Test. Okay, no. Alright, change digit. Second digit. 3.
Murdoch says, I've been playing New World.
New World. What is New World? Is it better than Old World? Change digit in series. Third 2 test. Change digit in series. Third 4 test. Ooh, I guess that is right.
Murdoch says, it's the new game from Amazon.
Oh. Change digit in see the 1 test. Nope. What's it about? Because I haven't looked anything up at all. Yay, key matched. I win. This temporal probe is tied in with the Tal Shiar data collector network. Looks like the Nakul are trying to Looks like the Nakul were looking for Theteron weapons research data. We can't let any of that fall into their hands. Shut the probe down. The probe contained gear for temporal agents. A dead old boy. Yay. I can't wait to get more of that probe in me. Get in my belly. Yar, he be a pirate.
This place? What else do you know? No matter. You won't be revealing anything to your superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation.
But
I have much to do in little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be...
Murdoch says, it is open world. You run around fighting stuff, gathering things, doing quests, leveling up. You can go shield and sword, hatched, bow, mace, axe, rapier, etc.
How much does it cost?
Murdoch says, the overall production of the game is very high. The graphics are very good. The lighting and music is great. Murdoch says, great. Murdoch says, I paid like $30.
Oh, wow. So, I didn't know Amazon had games. Like, is it just a digital Amazon game platform now? Like Steam or something? Prime. Run, run through the sunshine. Run, run, run through the snow.
Murdoch says, they developed their own graphics engine called Lumberyard.
Lumberyard. Murdoch has logged on. Murdoch. Oh, hello there, Murdoch. You tell them that son of a bitch I come over his house the other day, and he had better bring me my shit, because I bought that shit, black market. No, it's not your shit, it's his shit, and you know it. You just tell them, you son of a... You go over and you tell him.
Murdoch says, the game is very submersive.
Oh, do you like lose track of time and everything when you get into it?
My mind! What have you done to my mind?
There was an infestation of Tal Shiar spies in there. I just fumigated it.
Murdoch says, yeah.
I'm shocked.
Cool.
I had no idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract.
Stop with the lies, Mandarin. I know you were... I know you knew who and what was down there.
And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the Quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors.
Murdoch says, have you done the special event daily yet today?
Yes, I did Counterpoint again for it.
Or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business.
Do you know anything about what they recently discovered?
Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge, Janik and
Murdoch
Hakeem
says,
were barely
and did you
speaking,
eat a
and
stewed
I
cow's
think
anus for good
Hakeem
luck as well
mumbling
today?
something about orders. Some
Calzanus Stroganoff.
Someone's pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously.
Seriously.
If you manage to pull any files from their system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Treat those miners well, Madron, or I'll be back. Madron doesn't seem to know much, Captain. Or at least he's not willing to part with that, what information he knows what's going Or at least he's not willing to part with what information he knows without being paid. I don't think he can help us anymore. We should return to the ship and try our luck at decrypting those files we recovered from the Tal Shiar.
Murdoch says, what do you think of that blockade runner bundle?
Blockade runner? I'm sure that they would be most useful in a minute, I'd have to say. Return to ship. The blockade runner bundle. Is it new? Ba boom ba.
Murdoch says, it's new.
It's new? Is it like in
Murdoch says, under-featured.
Under-featured? Oh, that thing I was reading the other day. One ship upgrade token T5U. I don't have any T5 type ships that. I wish I had like that. The one.
Murdoch says, I heard it's pretty good.
Hull modifiers. Modifier.
Murdoch says, either the console or the trait.
Wait, crew 200? Wait. There's a limit? Well, I can't afford it. Oh, secure Hiflars 1. Cipher. Flails my arms like Kermit the Frog, yo. Oh, I have to, I guess that's what I have to do is actually patrol this thing. Okay. It's been a while since I did all this stuff. Captain, Federation scientists studying the unusual gravitational harmonics of this system are reporting attacks by Romulan raiders. The Romulans claim that they are searching for the planetoid's relics from the Sundring, but all they're doing is attacking our researchers and capturing their supplies. I thought I had to. Oh, my ready room. Okay, never mind. Let me go to my ready room. I forgot I don't have a ready room. Let's get out of this patrol and go to our ready room. What do you do about the ready room thing if you got one of those bridges that or just a bridge? Ready room or a conference room? I can't remember what kind of bridge this thing has or something. Now loading. Dot dot dot. Now loading. Dot dot dot. Loading. Dot dot dot. Now loading. Dot dot dot. Please wait for the loading screen to finish loading. Meanwhile, loading screen. There we go. Oh, it's a default bridge or something. I don't know. You have no idea. I have no idea. We're hovering in. Okay. Someone's trying to order pizza over here. And Travis is trying to order pizza. Malcolm is sitting in front of the. Okay. Trip's sitting over there. Whoever you are. My God, it's Shran. No, it's okay. Aha. Oh, I do have one. Okay. No. Okay, they're here. Maybe. Aha. 5 files uploaded. Open fervor. Yeah, okay, alright, yep, okay, yep. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. If I had time to do this correctly, I would, but I don't. Nah. There.
Murdoch says, you have to activate the brain.
The Tal's planning an attack on the Riemann base. We need to get this information to Admiral somebody at Starbase 39 Sierra immediately. Okay, we're gonna do that. I know my brain no work today. My brain had hard time at work today. My brain don't want to work now.
The Tal Shiar records you recovered show that Hakiv and his forces have been targeting the Riemanns for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Thaleron weapons in the Fahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians, as well as the Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only
Murdoch
create
says,
more pain
I've just
and
been logging
suffering.
on to do the daily LOL.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Met Madron, alright.
Previously on Enterprise.
Yeah, I did the dailies. I don't completely understand. Like when you're involved in a new game, it's like you just don't really, care about.
Murdoch says, I will appreciate this game again after a break.
Yeah, I wish I had had a break from it. I know it can kind of burn you out to do the same thing every single time. I remember like when I had taken a break from it years ago or something like that, and that's when I came back into it, and my now main character had all these like accomplishments and accolades and stuff because the foundry had gone away or whatever, and it automatically gave me like a
Murdoch
thing for
says,
that.
do you have a good computer with GPU?
I have a, what you call it, TI, an NVIDIA something. I forget. My brain don't work right now. Kind of bleh. Worked all day by myself. I'm looking in my control panel. It's like a 10 something. Yeah, NVIDIA
Murdoch
GeForce
says,
GTX
you have the
1050
Hamster
Ti.
Series 5000.
From Calzanus 4. It's the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. So that's what that is. That's what I have right now. It apparently cannot do more than so many frames per second no matter what I do.
Murdoch says, that should be good enough to play New World.
New World. To seek out New World.
Murdoch says, you should check it out. It's been great.
Huh. Question is, would I be able to with my CPU? Like for
Murdoch
instance,
says, I'm still gonna play Sto though, just doing both.
let me go to Game Debate. GameDebate.com. I don't want to log in. Why can't it just keep me logged in like a normal thing? I probably don't even know my password.
Murdoch says, Game Debater.
Masturbator? Masturbator. No, it's game-debate.com. I have my computer specs inside of it. And it can tell me like if my computer can play the game, which it can anyway usually, with stuff or whatever. Please click an image to contain an airplane. Next, I'm proving that I'm human. A garbage truck seems to be right. I don't know what my user fucking name is either. I have to sign in. Incorrect username or password. I'm human. How can it automatically just be there? Motor bus. We need to do one for a motor bus because we call it that over here in the United States of America. Motor bus, motor bus, motor bus, motor bus, motor bus, motor bus, motor bus. Okay, sign in. Yay, that was right. Okay. Let's see. Search. New world. Oh, it moved it over here. I'm typing search somewhere. New world. Test my PC. Check new world system requirements. Let's see. i5 core 2400 3.1 gigahertz is what I have. I'm scoring a 0 for CPU to play the game. Wait, those aren't my specs. What the hell? Rare. Where's my junk at? Good night. Why? Can I run it? Ads. Where's my page at on this thing? They have freaking changed this shit. Ticks me off. Everything's been ticking me off lately, though. I don't know. I'm just ready for the world to burn, I guess. There we are. Okay. Processor AMD FX-6300. RAM 16 gig. Okay, it's my primary one. So, yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Any day now. Day now. Search. Oh, it's like it's dead or something. It's just on that page and I type it in again to look for it. It's all like, huh? You did what? I can't remember. Can I run it? What did the site die or something? What the hell? Why is it whenever I'm looking for something, wanting to do something, something always stops me? I'm getting tired of that. You hear me, God? I'm getting tired of your shit. Da-dee-da-dee-da.
Murdoch says, so can your computer run it?
I don't know. The site doesn't seem to want to go for me. Paste and go. Crosses my I's and dots all the T's. Whoa, little rock. My God. The site that I would, okay, game-debate.com is like not even loading it right now. What the hell? Okay, Google. I'm going to Google for Google. Google's loading. Okay, so what the hell? Is it down or just me? Let's check it. Because I was just there a half second ago. Status. It's not just you. GameDebate.com is down. All of a sudden. All of a sudden when I need to look at it to see if my computer can run the game, it's down. God, I love that. It never ends, does it? Someone's going to get an ass whooping when I'm dead. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I have my it's a FX 6300. Let me go to my system shit here. Let's see. System information. I have a gigabyte motherboard anyway. Processor AMD FX 6300 6-core processor. 3500 megahertz, 3 cores, 6 logical processors. I mean, if it can play, okay, pretty much, okay, I can play, what the hell is that game called? I bought it to play it with somebody, and they changed their mind. What the hell is that called? Suckies McDucklers. Ark Survival Evolved. I can play that with what I have on this system without really any problems. So if I can play that I can probably play whatever games can be played. But not at the best settings, though, for some odd reason. It just bothers me that that's not working. It's not just you, it's everybody. It just gets me. When stuff doesn't work. It's like, oh, you need that information now? Sorry, we need doing a maintenance right now. You know, it's not just you, it's us. We just need a maintenance of something here. I did something wrong and lost people. It must have been the whole discussion about God kicking his ass. Oh. Okay. Damn, what a day. It's that whole working from 2 p.m. to 9:15 pretty much by myself today. That's what's kind of got me loopy. Yeah, that's just what's got me kind of loopy. I wasn't actually by myself, but the associate I was working with can't work a register, can't money, can't close, open. It can work freight. So I had fun. Let's do it again tomorrow. Space Points 1. We're going to save that for tomorrow as well, too. I'm about to get off of here. So if anybody's watching to say, oh, I'm about to raid you, sorry. Sorry, about to get off. Because I've been going at it for like 3 hours, 45 minutes of nothing but my boring shenanigans. Seriously thinking about just not even bothering with this anymore. Game debate still down 500. Oh, at least they're trying something. Maybe me logging in killed the server. That's about right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end it for the night. Maybe I'll wise up and go to bed early tonight and actually get sleep. Went to bed about 6 o'clock in the morning. This past morning. And had to get up at 12 something. But I kept waking
Murdoch
up every
says,
hour.
Good night, Turd Blossom.
Calzanus, may Calzanus be with you. Bajoran anal beads to the rescue from the winter event. Catch you later, Bill and Ted. Catch you later. Good night. I'm out. That's officially it. And insane at the same time. I'm insane.